Hey guys, it's Cho and I'm back with another video. Now, I am still in Miami Beach, Florida on my vacation. So excuse me if the audio or lighting quality is a little bit off in these few videos, but I'll definitely be back home in Columbus, Ohio, the heart of it all, soon enough. Now, today we're doing another empties video. You guys love these story times. I've gotten some good feedback from you all. To start off, I emptied Even Prime's Barrier Serum as well as Paula Choice's 0.3% retinol plus 2% bakuchiol. Now, I have emptied these products time and time again. That is because these are two of my holy grail products. I will not bore you with talking about these products yet again. In fact, when I empty them in the future, I might not even mention them in the video because I feel like it's becoming really redundant at this point. Instead, I will just link to you multiple videos down below where I talk about these two products specifically. I've written blog posts about this product. I've done multiple videos on this product. They work for me. I can't go without them. So that's it for those two, and yes, I will be repurchasing them. Next, we have the Gentle Resurfacing Liquid from Deviant Skincare. This is a mixture of lactic acid, mandelic acid, salicylic acid, and it also has green tea extract as well as licorice root extract in there as well. The green tea extract is going to help to give a soothing feel when it comes to inflammation. Whereas the licorice root extract is going to help to smooth and kind of get rid of those blemish marks and hyperpigmentation. Now, normally I would repurchase this product. Again, it's very gentle. The packaging is amazing, and it's a company that I used to adore. However, they've been under a lot of controversy that has me really wanting to take a break from this brand. Now, listen, I'm not a liar, so I'm not going to tell you that this product is not amazing, because it is. It does come at a little bit of a premium price. This is an indie brand from the UK, very small brand, and so you're going to pay a little bit of a premium price. However, it's still not luxury skincare. It's just luxury skincare to me because it's a luxury price to me. However, if they had not been into that recent controversy, by the way, watch that video up there to learn more about why I'm kind of, I hate to even use the word boycott, but like, am I boycotting them? Is that what I'm doing? I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break from Deviant Skincare. I'm gonna give them a year, see what happens, see how they're doing, and then I'll reevaluate whether I want to continue doing business with them or not. But again, guys, if not for that controversy, I would 100% repurchase this product. It's a great product, no lie. Moving on. Another product that I'm definitely not going to be repurchasing anytime soon is the Biossance Elderberry Jelly Cleanser.
Some of y'all about to be real mad at me, but it must be said.
Let me tell you, this is the worst cleanser I have ever tried in my entire life. And I'm talking about worse than St. Ives, okay? Worse than St. Ives. First of all, it looks beautiful. Let me start off really nice and positive. It has a very beautiful look to it, okay? It's like this jelly, it's pink, it's see-through, it's a gel texture, it looks really great in the palm of your hands. It's really cute. And then also, it smells good. It has a really good sensorial experience in terms of smell. That is where the compliments end. When you put this in your palm and you add even a tad bit of water, I can only describe it as the jelly evaporates immediately and you're left with a almost a chalky texture. I don't even understand. I imagine, listen, I imagine that if you took a couple pieces of pink chalk and added water and rubbed the chalk together like that, that's what you get with this cleanser. I felt like I was rubbing pink chalk, like watered down pink chalk on my face. I could not understand. It does not suds. There is no like foaming action. Not that you need that in a cleanser, okay? I love a good gel cleanser, okay? I love a gel cleanser. However, there's no foaming. There's no, I just feel like I was rubbing chalk on my face. I can't describe it any other way.
It sickens me to my stomach.
So no, this is my first Biossance product, and it's gonna be my last Biossance product because this is for the birds. No, it's not even for the birds. I don't even want to do the birds like that. I'm sorry, it's trash. Sorry. To the Biossance fans, to the Biossance fans, to the Biossance fans, I'm sorry. It's not giving. Sorry. Moving on to something bigger and better. We have Black Girl Sunscreen, SPF 30. This is the gold. This is the gold. Now, you guys know from a couple videos back that I love a cheap sunscreen. I don't think that sunscreens need to be expensive. If it's more than $30, then it's definitely a luxury purchase. In fact, no, excuse me. If it's more than $20, it's a luxury purchase because technically you should be going through sunscreen the most rapidly out of all your skincare products. And so it's something that you're buying on a very regular basis. And I just don't think that, for me, I don't think I want to spend more than $20 every couple months on sunscreen. That's just not what I'm here for. I'm just not, my budget, my bank account, Ally Bank, it's not built like that. It's just not. Getting into the sunscreen. This sunscreen is so great. It's a chemical sunscreen. Now, I do like some chemical sunscreens, and this is one of them. It provides ample protection with SPF 30. That's the bare minimum that you need on a daily basis. But also, it's water resistant for 80 minutes. No fragrance. I don't like a lot of fragrances in my leave-on products. It's just me. So I like that. And I think it retails for about $13. Maybe $13. So I'm really, really digging that price point. You can get it at Target. You can get it, where else can you get it? You can get it, I think at Sephora now. Don't quote me. I think you can get it at Sephora or Ulta. I know they got into one of those big box retailers. Not sure which one. But this is now really widely available, which is a great thing. Now, it's called Black Girl Sunscreen because it was made with black girls in mind, meaning that it's not going to leave any type of residue or any type of white cast. Even for the darker complected folks out there, this is something that you can really depend on to not leave a white cast, which I love. Now, one other reason why I'll always repurchase this is because I have facial hair. Look, I have a little goatee hair that I'm trying to grow out right now. And one thing I hate about the wintertime when I use my mineral sunscreen by Pipette, go watch that video there about Pipette because I love that mineral sunscreen, but I'm about to drag it for a little second. It gets into my beard and it's really hard to work that white cast out of my black hair. So this, not a problem. So for the guys out there that have facial hair and you're worried about that white cast getting on your hair, you have nothing to worry about with this product. So I definitely recommend it to the guys out there with facial hair, 100%. And that's it. I went through 2 Holy Grail products. I'm definitely going to be repurchasing those. With the Deviant skincare, I would repurchase that one if they weren't in the middle of this gigantic controversy. The Biossance, not happening. And the Black Girl Sunscreen, I will definitely be repurchasing that one. So that is it for the empties portion of this video. I never know whether you guys are here for the empties portion of the video or the story time. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that part. Now I have a really crazy story time for you guys. So, this takes me back. Takes me all the way back. I was in college. I was dipping it and doing it. It was on Martin Luther King's Day. Okay, that was the day. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was a very wintry day. I was going to breakfast with one of my good Judies. Natalie's her name. Can I say her name on here? I'm sure she doesn't watch my channel. But I was dipping it and doing it with Natalie. We were going to brunch because you guys know I love brunch. It's my favorite meal of the day. What is your favorite meal of the day and why? Drop down in the comment section and let me know what your favorite meal of the day is, because I'm really interested. Mine is brunch because it gives you an excuse to have a cocktail at like 11 o'clock. And people don't think that you're being weird. You know, I think that's great. So I love a good brunch. Anyway, I was getting brunch with Natalie and I had my fur jacket on. I was like really, you think I'm bougie now? I was even more bougie in college, okay? So I was wearing my rabbit fur jacket. His name is Fluffion. I named my jacket, of course. Fluffion is like if Eevee evolved into a normal type evolution. I think the name of the evolution would be called Fluffion. You know how you have like Vaporeon, Flareon. Is anyone a nerd like me, like a Pokemon nerd? Is it just me? Anyway, I had my coat Fluffion on and we had a great time. It was a great time. Lunch was done. We had a couple of mimosas and it was cute. Really fun time. However, on the way back, we were coming down this road and this lady made an illegal left turn at basically a red light and I ran into her. Sorry, I'm like gasping as though someone's telling me the story, but like I'm taking myself back to the moment that this happened. And I'm getting emotional just talking about it because this was like a bad car accident. This was a bad car accident. So I hit this lady and I'm frozen. And Natalie's like, oh my God, Joe, what just happened? I'm like, this, I have no idea. I'm like freaking out. So at this moment, I'm like trying to remain calm. The lady's not getting out of the car. I'm not getting out of the car. We're in the middle of the intersection. And I think, well, the least I can do is reverse or reverse out of the way and get out of the middle of the intersection so that everybody else's day is not ruined by my accident. So I go down to shift my gear and I cannot even shift my gear. So I break out into tears. I think I remember telling Natalie like, I can't even like shift my gear, and I just start crying. Immediately start crying when that happened. And listen, the reason why I am so emotional about my car at that point is because my great grandfather bought me that car with cash money. It was a $22,000 vehicle that he bought in cash. And it was my 16th birthday present. So I don't know. I get really sentimental about things that are given to me that I didn't work for. You know, he gave me an option between buying a, I'll put a picture of Veronica. That's the name of my car, Veronica. I'll put a picture of her up here or somewhere. Put her up there. Yeah, I'll put her there for you to see how she looks. She's a good looking car. Great looking car. Loved her. Her name is Veronica with a K. Veronika. Veronica. I have Veronica for 12 years. But he gave me a choice between a Chrysler Sebring, a Dodge Magnum, I think it's called, and then the Chrysler 300 or something like that. And the other cars were a lot more expensive, like $1,000 or $2,000 more. So I chose the cheapest one, which was the Chrysler Sebring. But regardless, I just think it's something about someone giving you something that's so expensive that you don't deserve. Like I didn't work for that vehicle. $22,000. I never knew what that type of money was like. I still, to this day, I don't have $22K just sitting around in cash, outside of investments and whatnot. But anyway, so I broke down. I broke down because here I am in this vehicle, this $22,000 vehicle, brand new at the time, by the way, brand new vehicle, and this lady has the nerve to turn in front of me and cause an accident. Like I was just overcome with emotion. And so I get out of the car because at this point the car's inoperable. I can't move the car. I might as well get out. We're calling the police, whatever. Their car is fine, by the way. Their car is fine. Their little Honda SUV is fine. Okay, so I'm like already hyped. I'm hyped. I'm upset. I'm emotional, and I wish you guys could have seen like the scene as though it was a movie, because it was very picturesque. It was so dramatic, guys. I promise you. Imagine me in my fur jacket named Fluffy on. I'm crying, and the snow was falling down. It was a beautiful scene. It was like out of a movie, like very dramatic. I'm just outside crying and the snow is falling behind me. It was very picturesque. It really was. Now, in the moment, I was upset because at this time, while we're waiting for the police, the two women in the other vehicle didn't even have the decency or the tact to invite Natalie and I into their vehicle. So we're in the cold, okay? We're in the cold, waiting. Oh my God, I'm just so, oh my God. I can't believe the audacity of these women who caused the accident, number one. By the spoiler alert, they were cited for the accident 100%. So the audacity of them to not even invite me into their vehicle with the warmth. Now, luckily for me, I had a fur jacket on, so I was fine. But it's just the idea of it all. Do you know what I mean? It's the idea of it. It just pisses me off. So the police get there. They cite the woman for running the red light and causing the accident. And I'm really cold. So, well, I wasn't cold, but Natalie was really cold. I mean, my legs were cold because I was wearing this cute like little silk number that was not doing anything for the cold. So my upper body was fine, but my legs were cold, and Natalie was very, very cold. So I felt more bad for her. So the cop said we can get into his vehicle while he handles all the rest of the information. And I'm thinking, getting a police vehicle? Getting a what? As a black man in America, I do not want to be in the back of a cop car. Okay? But what did I do? I got my ass in the back of that cop car.
Are you crazy? Maybe so.
Where it was warm. It was such an interesting experience, by the way, because, there's bars in there. You can't get out. And the seats are hard, uncomfortable. It was like polycarbonate. Do you know what I mean? Like the seats were like polycarbonate, like very hard, not comfortable at all. It's like, where's the service? What, you get arrested and you don't even have comfortable seats in the back of the cop car. What are we paying the tax dollars for? I mean, what? If I got arrested, I'd be pissed. I mean, it was awful. It was awful, like, it wasn't comfortable, but it was warm. So I was thankful for that. But that was my experience being in the back of a cop car. I'm glad that I was not actually arrested or that I was actually going to the jailhouse for anything. In fact, those ladies should have been the one being quartered off in jail in the back of a cop car. I gotta have less dramatic story times. I can't tell the story times where like I'm in the drama, because I kind of forgot about this story until I was looking up, I was like scrolling through. So here's some tea, guys. When I come up with these story times, I kind of scroll back on my Instagram or Twitter feed to kind of look at what happened years ago. And I found the picture of me in the back of the car. And I'm like, what if I forgot that happened years ago? That was like a decade ago almost. Yeah, it was 10 years ago. I was 21 years old. My God. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this story time. Let me know if you've ever been in the back seat of a cop car, or if you've ever been arrested. I would love to know that story. Thanks for listening and watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.